Good morning, YouTube, you sexy sons of bitches. Today is now Sunday, September 21st. And we are over at the pilot now. We'll let that Flying J. We woke up at like 6 o'clock. My alarm was set for 6:30, so I just stayed awake. And like I said, that Jackson pilot location is under renovation, so there's not many options over there for breakfast. So I came over here to the pilot, it was Wendy's. But all them girls up front they'd rather just sit there and bullshit instead of taking orders. So I stood there about 2 minutes and watched some bullshit and just cut up and laugh. And I'm like, just shut the fuck up. So I wound up getting from the pilot cooler sausage breakfast burrito. That's what I got right here. 318 miles away. 4 hours and 37 minutes. Estimated to be there right around noon, which is 2 hours ahead of our appointment time. So hopefully everything goes well. It is Sunday. Traffic shouldn't be that big of a deal. I hope not. But, oh well. Let's go. And thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate all the support. Let's just hope this trucking world goes smoothly today. Let's go.
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run.
I-75 in Georgia, Perry, Georgia to be exact. Mile marker 135. Larry Walker Parkway. That's me. In case you didn't know that, that's me. You know my name's Larry, but did you know it was Larry Walker? So I got a parkway named after me, apparently. And when I saw that, it put a big smile on my face. I'm like, hey, that's me. But then it triggered a memory. You know, I drove a taxi for a long time before I came out here, right? That was my first career. Taxi driver for 24 years. And there was a part during that tenure that where we had a contract with a produce company that where outside of their normal business hours, if a restaurant needed a product or whatever, like last minute, they would pay us because the produce company was attached to the building. Well, in reality, the produce company was owned by the same people that owned the taxi company. There was like 3 different businesses in that building: produce company, a courier service, and a taxi company. All owned by the same people. Anyway, we had a contract with them to deliver produce on last second orders, like in the evenings or whatever. One night, the Marriott needed some strawberries. Pretty sure it was strawberries, if I remember correctly. And the only other Larry Walker I ever known in my life was my dad, because I'm Larry Walker II. My father's name was Larry Walker, but that's not the point. The point is, when I went to the Marriott and I was signing in for this delivery, they asked for my name. There was a guy behind the counter, and there was a guy that's like a bellhop or a waiter or something there on my side of the counter where I was delivering. They asked for my name to sign in. I said, Larry Walker. They just both started laughing. And I was like, what's the joke? And I kind of glanced over at the waiter beside me. His name badge said Larry Walker, but no shit. So I had to show him my ID. And sure enough, I'm Larry Allen. He was like, I don't know, his middle name was something different than mine, but I don't know. Of course, you got Larry Walker, the famous, or the Colorado, the baseball player there at one point. I know it's a pretty common name now, I know, but I used to not know that. But yeah, Larry Walker Parkway, Perry, Georgia. I got a name. I got a road named after me. Do you? So apparently in Lake Park, Georgia, exit 2, you can go see a 14-foot alligator. Hey, there it is. Clean restrooms too. At the exit now, Florida Visitor Center, exit 2. I don't know exactly who's got the gator, but maybe one day we'll come back through here and we'll stop and see a gator. Why not? But last night I was looking on Google to look at the location that I'm going to McLean, just to kind of see what it was like getting in and out of there. It looks very, very simple and easy. So But I was also looking at reviews. They've got like over 600 reviews or some shit like that at 2.7 stars. Now, there were a couple of us saying all great place in and out in a couple hours. And there was also some people saying if you look at the positive reviews, we guarantee those are just employees trying to raise the stars up. But most ratings are like a 1 star, 2 to 8 hour loads, and many of them are saying don't ever do it on Sunday. Well, guess what today is? Sunday. So I don't know what I'm getting myself into for this load. The most recent review I saw was about a month ago, and it was a positive one. So probably, and all the positive ones are some Buka Buka Durka Durka name. So what the hell? So I don't know. I does not know. But we are now crossing the Florida-Georgia line. Right there on the right about there. So Florida welcomes you all. Bless your heart. We are now 119 miles away from exit 352, which is where we got to go. We get off that exit, we'll make it right, and we got 1.5 miles from there. We are at McLean. So, very easy trip. 24 to 75 to delivery. And yes, coming through the actual way, going over money, going all that stuff, going over the mountains, and there was a better way. Atlanta wasn't too bad last night, surprisingly, but yeah. All right, well, we're going to stop. We're going to stop a little bit before we get there because our ETA is 11:57. Our appointment's not till 2. But I do want to stop somewhere along the route just to grab some essentials, just in case I'm there for 6 to 8 hours. I don't know how long I'm gonna be there. I just don't know. So yeah, I want to make sure I have sustenance if need be. All right, there's your update. It is now 10:12 a.m. Florida way. Oh, I got the bypass. I was wanting to go visit ICE and say, hey, give me an English proficiency test. Damn it. All right, so we stopped at this Petro in Ocala. I guess technically it's Reddick, Florida, but we're 18 miles away from our delivery. It is noon. It's 11:50 actually. So we're going to kind of walk in here. I'm looking for a microphone. I'm still looking for a microphone as well. If I don't find one before I get back to Texas, I'll just order it off Amazon. But still looking for a microphone, better than this out the box thing. That's still one of the things on my hit list. So I've been striking out at Loves and Pilot Flying J's because they go, and I guess I don't know. I mean, they probably good ones too, but I'm going with what were recommended to me. So I figure I'll start trying TAs and Petros more often. Stop there just to look for a microphone. So walk in here, we'll grab something. We'll maybe grab a sandwich or something out of the deli or something for later, just in case I'm there forever. But yeah, we'll see what we find. Well, no microphones in there. All right, we got a little ham and cheese sandwich and a bag of Sun Chips for later, just in case. Like I said, just in case. We don't know how long we're going to be there. Those reviews scare me. But we're getting back on 75 South right now. We are 17.9 miles away from delivery. So we'll be there now. Our estimated time is 12:25. So let's hope this all works well. Right, we are off the exit. 1.9 miles away. So why don't you just ride in with me? How about it? Nice day, a little cloudy. Sunshiny though. Right now it's not sunshiny, but it's been sunshining. Dash says 91 degrees. Probably not right. Probably around mid 80s. Hold up. No, this, never mind. Never mind. Palm trees, they're always good to look at. Palm trees don't make you happy. Something's wrong with you. Put some lead in that foot now. Come on. There you go. See, if I wasn't going 35 and I was going a speed limit of 50, there'd have been a problem there. Shut up, squawk box. Ooh, flea market. All I know is I'm expecting 3 or 4 hours in the dock, so I'm going to go ahead and once I put her in the dock, I'm going to break out the laptop. I'm going to play some Borderlands 4. I'm going to play some video games. The Bills played Sunday, so we don't have a game today, but I'll throw some sort of game on. Not even sure what game would be good to watch today. Probably find out, see who the Texans are playing. Watch that game. So to make us right, judging by what I looked at last night, is this road pretty much dead ends right into McLean. It just runs right smack into their drive. Kubota dealership. The traffic wasn't that bad like I thought being Sunday and all that. There was a couple congested areas, but nice little Sunday drive down here. What time is it right now? 12:22. We'll be pulling up in about another minute, so we are an hour and about 37 minutes ahead of our appointment, so let's see if that is an advantage to us or not. I did have to look again on the assignment because I remember it was saying something about, I don't know, check in a time frame or whatever, but it was on pickup, not delivery. It didn't say anything about not deliver early or nothing like that on the delivery side. So I double checked to make sure there was no threats of fines. Yeah, should be just straight ahead. That McLean receiving straight ahead. So let's see. Let's hit the stop sign. Burp. Stop. Complete. Boom. It didn't say anything about parking, but there's a couple people parked. Something about team parking. Okay, now they're waving me over. That sign's got to be more specific then. Because it said team parking, and then it said shipping, or it said receiving straight ahead. That's exactly what it said. It's exactly what it said. Alright, let's go see how this turns out. Alright, walked up. He got some information from me. And my bill's back to me. Said, we'll call you when we got a door ready for you. I said, okay. Let's play some video games. Okay, I'm telling you, right when I hung up, I got the last clip. I got the laptop out, I had my headset on, I launched the game, and I was getting ready to click play, the phone rang. So now, I just got into the dock, door 30. I'm gonna try to play again. Maybe it'll be unloaded in 3 minutes. I don't know. I'm in the dock now, so however long it takes from now is however long it takes. Words of wisdom by country. That's philosophy. All right. Got here at 12:30. Got into our door at 12:45. They didn't really start unloading me till right about my appointment time, about 1400. And it's now 1600. Paid the lumber fee of $311. I didn't. I had to call and get a code from Mercer. And now we are heading back to the guard shack to check out. And go to hopefully the Loves or one of the pilots a few miles up has a spot to park. Probably full, being the weekend and a Sunday. And I missed, the crosswalk was empty anyway, so we'll figure that out. If not, I'll go all the way back to the Petro up there where we stopped on the way down, which is only 19 miles away, so we'll figure it out. All right, we got here to the pilot, that exit 351, 54. So the Lives. So you got a Loves on the other side. It's got two pilots right here, right across the street from each other. One's got an Arby's, one's got a Wendy's. I'm with the one with the Wendy's. This one's also the easier one to get out because you got to get out the lot and make a right to get on the highway, get on the 75. The other one's across the street, down the way about a half a block, and there's no light. It's like you got to fight traffic, and this traffic, it's gonna be a mess tomorrow trying to get out. But yeah, I got a good spot. Didn't have to pay reserve. Got a good fucking stuttering. Got a good free spot. Oh no, no, it's not. It's a reserve spot. Shit. I just looked at the ground next to me and I saw reserve. Like, oh, yeah, okay. So I guess 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess all three of these rows are reserved. Okay, well, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I appreciate you hanging out with me today, guys. Nice little quick delivery. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But have a good night. I'll see you then.